this lawn needed a fall cleanup, and it was an obstacle course. So the reason that we felt that it was important for us to make this video is that this lawn had quite a few small diameter trees obstructing the lawn area, and we feel that a lot of people will kind of encounter these circumstances as they're doing their own fall cleanups. And what we mean by that is that maybe there's some plants, maybe there's some trees, there's some plant beds that are in the middle of the lawn, and we want to show you a little bit on how we deal with doing fall cleanups when the lawn isn't necessarily straightforward to deal with. So right now what we like to start off doing usually is, as you'll see right now, I'm kind of grabbing a handful of leaves, and I'm just going to toss them in the air just to see how the wind is blowing today. And wind is always a inconsistent factor, so we just kind of like to get a little idea of how the wind is going by just grab a little handful of leaves and toss them in the air, and that'll give you a good indication of how the wind is going. And right now what we're doing, we're just gonna start off this fall cleanup. Well, we're pretty much in the middle of it actually. And what we've really been doing is just mulching around, and we're going around mulching as we did in our don't skip this crucial step for your fall cleanup video. So you just want to be going around in a circular motion. So we're just gonna go from the outside in, and we're really enclosing these leaves and building them more towards the middle, so we can just continuously keep mulching and mulching. So now for this lawn, what we're going to be doing is starting to really focus in on shredding the leaves down in one direction. So what you're going to see is that we have our discharge chutes faced onto the right side, and we're just going to start blowing and shredding at the same time in that direction with the blower and just with the machine itself. They're just going to really start releasing and discharging the leaves into that direction. And the reason we're doing this is because we're mulching down the leaves into a very fine shredded capacity, and what that's gonna do is that it's just gonna blend right into the beds over there, into the bedding area. Obviously, you can also just mulch down the leaves all the way and then start striping. We'll do a future video on how to do that. But in this video, since we have a large bed area on one end of the property, we're just gonna kind of work in that direction, and that's how we're gonna go about achieving the clean look on the lawn. So we're just steadily making our way towards the bedding area, and what you want to be focusing on, especially with the blower and with the discharge chute of any machine that you're using, is you really want to focus on the base area of the trees or the bedding, because the machine isn't really going to be able to pick up the leaves in that area. So as you see right there, we really just use the blower to blow at the base of the trees or any object that may be obstructing the lawn. So really just use your blower to deal more with that area, because the lawnmower, with its limited movement, you're really not going to be able to really get in to those tight spaces. So yeah, just take the blower and just really blow out those little tiny areas and free it up for the machine to take care of it. So we're just gonna take a look at how the lawn's looking so far. Here is the lawn area, and as you're gonna see in the bedding area, there's gonna be quite a bit of whole leaves. And I just want to keep in mind and keep context of the video that we're not doing a full lawn cleanup, fall cleanup here. Um, we're really just focusing on the lawn area, the bedding area. This isn't the final fall cleanup that we're gonna be doing on this property. So it's more just of slowly progressing towards that full cleanup, which we'll have a video of as well in the future, of a full fall cleanup that we're gonna do the bed as well. So when you see the full leaves in the bedding area, as you see right here, those were untouched because we weren't touching the beds on this particular fall cleanup. And when you're doing these kind of fall cleanups, you just want to touch up the bed, so the bedding area a little bit. So you're just gonna take that blower and mower into the edges of the bed and just clean up and tidy up that edging, and that'll really complete the look of this kind of type of fall cleanup. And we hope that by following these steps, it'll help you out on doing your fall cleanup on a rather busy lawn that may be covered in trees or beds areas. And here's a before and after of the property, and yet another. And thank you guys for watching the video. Hope to see you on the next one. Till next time, take care.